There are over 3,700 species of snakes around the world, so it's no surprise that they come in a vast array of sizes, colors, and patterns. We humans tend to spend so much time fearing them that we don't always appreciate their beauty. We've gathered examples of some of the most extraordinary snake species found around the world, each of which highlight the diversity of beauty among these reptiles. 1. Eastern corn snake. A close relative of the eastern corn snake, the unbelievably colorful eastern corn snake is only seen once a year in the latter part of March through sometime in late April. The specific day it can be seen varies annually, making it hard for many people to know exactly when the snake will come around each year. It survives generally on a diet of Easter eggs and can often be found in areas where Easter egg hunts are being held. But these snakes from time to time have also been known to consume peeps that stray from the flock and even swallow rabbits whole, but only the marshmallow and solid milk chocolates kinds of bunnies. Unlike their relatives, the eastern corn snake, they do not make good pets as they tend to inexplicably vanish from their enclosures after 3 days. 2. The blue Malaysian coral snake. The blue Malaysian coral snake grows to about 5 feet and lives on a diet of other snakes, including others of its own kind. It might occasionally consume a lizard or a frog, maybe even an unlucky bird, but for the most part, it is strictly a snake eater. This poisonous reptile is active mostly at night when it can be fairly aggressive while remaining rather timid until the sun goes down. It uses its colorful body to scare off predators by turning over and showing its red belly, and uses its tail as a decoy for its head, allowing it to strike when its tail is attacked. The snake can be found in Malaysia, Cambodia, Singapore, Indonesia, and Thailand. 3. Brazilian rainbow boa. The Brazilian rainbow boa is one of nature's most beautiful snakes. The iridescent quality of its scales is caused by tiny ridges on the scales that refract light like small prisms. This adds to the boa's already attractive coloring and really makes this a standout reptile. Found mainly in the Amazon basin, this snake feeds mostly on small rodents and birds, but also may eat amphibians such as frogs and lizards. It is a mid-sized snake, averaging about 5 feet, though occasionally reaching 7 feet or more. 4. Northern scarlet snake. The northern scarlet snake is found in the southern and eastern United States, often burrowing in open forest areas or developed agricultural areas, and spends most of its time hidden. This non-venomous colubrid feeds mostly on reptile eggs, including snake eggs, but also sometimes eats rodents or lizards. It is a small snake with a maximum length of less than 2 feet, with a record length of 32 inches. 5. King cobra. When it comes to big snakes, people generally think of boas, pythons, and anacondas. But the king cobra, the world's longest venomous snake, is no shorty by a long shot. Averaging around 12 feet, but topping out at over 18 feet, the king cobra is still a fast and agile reptile. It is considered the most dangerous Asiatic snake, delivering a potent amount of venom in a single bite. Found throughout Southeast Asia and parts of India, this snake subsists mainly on other snakes, but will now and then consume lizards, small rodents, and even birds. Most snakes are oviparous and do lay eggs. Many snakes abandon the eggs after they are laid. There are exceptions in that some snakes, such as the king cobra, stay with the eggs, and some snakes are ovoviviparous, meaning they carry the eggs internally and give birth when the eggs are nothing more than membranes. There is some question as to whether any snakes are viviparous, giving birth to live offspring without the offspring ever having an egg casing. 6. Topaz Tanami Woma python. The Topaz Tanami Woma python is a medium-sized python growing to about 3.5 feet that was purposefully bred while in captivity from the Tanami Woma python to increase the richness of its colors. The Tanami woma is found in the Tanami Desert region of Australia's Northern Territory. In their natural habitat, womas are burrowing snakes, often living in multi-chambered burrows. They eat small mammals such as rabbits as well as lizards and other reptiles. 7. Leucistic Texas rat snake. The leucistic Texas rat snake is a non-venomous colubrid found primarily in Texas. I wonder if that has anything to do with why it was named what it was. The leucistic part means they have reduced pigmentation of all skin pigments, which is different from albinism, in which only melanin is reduced. Unlike albinos, animals characterized by leucism do not have altered eye color. Growing to lengths over 6 feet, the leucistic Texas rat snake has a healthy appetite and consumes plenty of rodents and birds, as well as frogs and lizards. They are quick to bite if handled, but their bite is mostly harmless. 8. Emerald tree boa. The emerald tree boa is found in many parts of South America, including the Amazon River. They average around 6 feet in length, but can grow up to 9 feet. Their diet is mainly small mammals, but they do occasionally consume birds, lizards, and frogs. Their slow metabolism allows them to go several months between meals. Though completely unrelated species, emerald tree boas appear very similar to the green tree python, who are closely related to the high yellow green tree python. 9. High yellow green tree python. The high yellow tree python is a large snake that grows from 4 to 7 feet long. It is non-venomous and eats small mammals and sometimes reptiles. They hunt by hanging from branches and striking from an S shape, then constricting the prey. It is an oviparous snake and one of the few snakes that stays with its eggs to incubate them. It is found mainly on the island of Kofio in West Papua, Indonesia, though the aforementioned green tree python to which it is closely related can be found throughout most of Indonesia, New Guinea, and parts of Queensland, Australia.